Tesla just officially lowered the price of the Model 3 and Model Y substantially. Are more big discounts coming soon? Plus, brand new colors are finally here, though with a major caveat. Tesla is planning more secret 2023 updates in the Model 3 and Model Y, some new accessories have launched, and we've got some other big updates that you need to know about. As always, the week of Tesla news is crazy. We've got some crazy tweets, we've got some crazy images and videos, and more 2023 upgrades. Let me break down everything you need to know about the wild world of Tesla news. And a big thanks to Into the AM for sponsoring this video. So it looks like more big updates are coming to the 2023 Model 3 and Model Y, as both of these vehicles are now in production and volume production is in full swing. Now you might remember about a week or so ago, we had heard that Tesla officially kicked off production of the 2023 model year for the Model 3 and Model X at Fremont, but now we've got confirmation that the 2023 Model Y is hitting the road, and it's got some good new features, but also some downgrades as Tesla continues to remove more staple features. In addition to a new rear door emergency release, the back seats of the Model Y look like they're going to extend out a little over an inch in depth on the left and right to make passengers sitting in the back of the Model Y a little bit more comfortable. At least this is a change we've seen on made in China Model Ys that we expect will be coming to all Model Ys around the world. And of course, keeping in line with the Model 3, new Model Ys of the 2023 model year will not have ultrasonic sensors used for distance measuring, relying entirely on the camera-based vision system, unfortunately. Obviously, Tesla continues to move more and more of their car operations away from hardware sensors to vision-based things. We don't have radar, we don't have ultrasonic sensors. I'll get to hardware 4 in a moment, but there has been some speculation that maybe Tesla's at least updated some of the cameras, so it's gonna better work with the system, but it's yet to be seen how effective this vision-based system is at replacing the ultrasonic sensors, but it seems sort of weird that a staple of the cars is now removed, saving Tesla some money in the process, but not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing for new owners. And in addition to these changes, we know Tesla is testing a number of new features that should be coming to 2023 Model 3s and Model Ys, including some upgraded repeater cameras. We saw these sort of leak in live photos of a Tesla in the real world, so that should be coming soon to a Tesla near you. A powered frunk would be a really nice addition. This actually leaked in the Tesla app a couple of weeks ago, and it's been one of those things that has been in the rumor mill for a while that should be finally happening. So now that we've got a powered trunk in the 3 and the Y, a powered frunk would be a really nice edition. We've also got the rumors, of course, of a new touch-based wheel that would be similar to the wheel in the Tesla Semi, where instead of stalks on the left or right, you'd have sort of like the yoke has with the touch-based controls for wipers and for signals and stuff like that, but it would be a round wheel instead of sort of a half wheel like the yoke. That might be coming soon, not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Also, we've seen leaked before a second screen capability for the Model Y. That might be coming soon as maybe an optional upgrade or maybe an additional thing that you can get retrofitted. Not sure what's going to happen with that, but the Model Y does, according to rumors and leaks, have a capability for a second display. And of course, we've got the possibility of some new colors coming to the 3 and Y all around the world. All right, now before we continue with more Tesla news, let's take a break for just a moment because I've got to tell you guys where I got this awesome shirt. I know you're already asking in the comments down below. It's Tesla themed. You can kind of see we've got Starman on there, we've got a supercharger, we've got an awesome Tesla, sort of the space, sort of synth wavy theme. It's super cool. And of course, if I've got a cool shirt on that's got a really nice fit and a really cool graphic, of course, it is made possible and really made by our friends over at this video's sponsor, and that of course is Into the AM. Of course, if you guys have been watching my channel, you will know all about Into the AM, but if you haven't heard of them before, let me introduce you to this awesome company that has been making ultra comfortable and premium clothing since 2012, and they are on a mission to help you express your energy, your creativity, and your passions with some high quality apparel that is ultra comfortable and of course just looks fantastic. And one of the things I love most about Into the AM is that they've got a wide variety of super high quality apparel that again looks great and feels great too. They've got a really great collection of graphic tees with some really cool, really vibrant designs like the the one I've got right now. If you want something more subtle, they've got basic tees, but they've also got more than just that. They've got tanks, they've got joggers, they've got hoodies, and again, all of these look great, feel great, super comfortable. I can't really show you, but I've got my Into the AM joggers on right now. I'm staying comfortable while I film, and I just love the wide variety of apparel that they have. And if you want some good looking apparel that's comfortable, Into the AM, of course, has got you covered. They are your one-stop shop. And not only is Into the AM making some really great stuff, but of course, they've got some great deals going on right now that you need to know about. And you can also get 3 graphic tees for just $60 and 3 basic tees for just $50. So if you guys want to learn more about Into the AM, check out all their awesome offerings, including this awesome shirt that I know you guys are going to love. I love this thing. It fits super comfortably. Love the design. I know you guys are going to love it as well. Of course, hit the link down below to learn more, or head to intotheam.com/Robert10, link on screen. And also use the coupon code Robert10 at checkout to get 10% off site-wide. Again, that's a great savings made possible by our friends at Into the AM. For you guys watching this video, the coupon code is Robert10 to get 10% off site-wide. So again, learn more and check it out for yourself today by going to intotheam.com/Robert10. Of course, all the info will be linked right down below. And speaking of colors, some good news here. After, I want to say months, if not like over a year of speculation, Tesla has finally released some brand new colors for the Model Y in Europe and for the Middle East market. There's a new sort of silverish gray called Quicksilver that looks really cool. It's sort of like a cross between the darker gray that we had seen on stage at the Model 3 reveal, and then sort of the silver car color that they sort of released. Looks really nice, sort of a dark gray, looks super sleek. And then this super nice midnight cherry. This was based off of a crimson color that Elon was rocking on his own personal Model S. And after a lot of speculation, these two are finally officially options on the Model Y, again, in those 2 markets just for now. And obviously you're seeing some photos and videos of the new colors. I'm curious, what are your thoughts? I don't know which one I like more. I'm a fan of the red, so I think I'm a little bit partial to the midnight cherry, but that Quicksilver also looks good. What are your thoughts on these new colors? Would you get them if they're available in the US or in your current market? Let me know down below your thoughts on these 2 brand new colors. But wait, there's more. Some answers to questions you're probably asking. In terms of price, it's a little under $3,000 for the Quicksilver. At least that's how the currency is going to exchange. And also for the Midnight Cherry, it's around $3,100 for that new high-end paint offering. Also worth noting is that these are going to replace the color offerings in those markets. So the Midnight Cherry and Quicksilver are going to replace the Multi-Coat Red and the Midnight Silver. Quicksilver? The names are a little confusing. Basically, the new silver and red are going to replace the other offerings for the silver and red. So good news or bad news depending on the colors you like. Obviously, this is great news for those of you in Europe or the Middle East, but what about us in North America, the US, or other parts of the world? When could we see these colors come here, and what colors could we see? Well, we've got some info to suggest that these colors could be coming to the US pretty soon. We just saw that Giga Texas is expanding their paint area, the paint shop there, with some brand new state-of-the-art equipment. So that is a good sign that colors should be coming to the US. And also when asked if some new colors could come to the US, Elon said, of course, Elon's standard yes reply, which sometimes means yes and sometimes means no. So who knows what's going to be happening. But it looks like now that these are internationally available, it looks like they could be coming to the US and could be coming out of Giga Texas thanks to the upgraded paint shop that is there that should be capable of doing these all new colors. And I should also mention, according to some leaked Tesla code a while ago that predicted the launch of these 2 colors, there's a 3rd color offering that was in there that we haven't seen leaked. At least we have seen it tested, but not sure if Tesla's going to release it or not. And that is an Abyss Blue. Here's an image of what that could look like. That obviously could be a nice replacement to the blue we've got right now, a little bit of a lighter blue, but we've got no word on when that could be launching or if it's going to launch. But it is worth noting that because those other 2 colors are correct, this is at least one that Tesla is testing. So if you are a fan of the blue, either order now or maybe in the not so distant future, we'll get a new blue color offering as well. All right, next up, let's get to some of the big news of the past couple of days, and that is that Tesla officially lowered the price of Model 3s and Model Ys in China in a sort of unprecedented move. We heard a couple of weeks ago there were rumors that Tesla was going to lower the price. They denied those rumors, but looks like it might have been true all along. So here's what you need to know. I've seen a couple of different conversions sort of floating around, but according to Not Tesla app, here's what they're saying are the price reductions in China. So the 3 rear-wheel drive, the Model 3, got a $1,400 discount. The Model 3 Performance was reduced by $2,500. The Model Y rear-wheel drive, the standard range Model Y, got a nearly $2,500 discount with $2,400. The Model Y long range, super popular model, discounted by $5,100, the biggest discount on this list. And the Model YP, the performance model, was reduced by $2,700. So big discounts all around, especially with the uber popular Model Y long range. And now, because of these new discounts and these lower prices, the cars will also be available for some subsidies that the government is running that they weren't available for before. And obviously, one of the big questions with this is, okay, is Tesla gonna do this everywhere now? This is a really big deal. Could we see any other Tesla discounts? And as of right now, we really don't know. There has been some pressure on Tesla, especially here in the US, with some new federal tax incentives coming soon, that they could sort of add some discounts or change up the lineup a bit to make most of their vehicles available and eligible for some of those new tax incentives that include a $7,500 point of sale discount that the federal government is going to be giving out here in the US for cars that qualify. So there has been a lot of pressure put on Tesla from customers to make sure cars do qualify for this, and also just offer a lower discounted price for these cars, as prices have increased over and over again over the last year and a half-ish or so. A big discount would be really nice to see, but we just don't know where else it could be coming. Though if you are in China and you're looking to get a Model Y or Model 3, now is a really great time to buy because prices haven't been this low in a long time. Moving on to some other Tesla upgrades, we've got some new info on Tesla's Hardware 4. This is sort of the brains of the operation, the brains of Tesla's computer used for autopilot, full self-driving, all that stuff. And new info suggests that Tesla might actually release Hardware 4 early. Originally, it was going to be planned to launch first on the Cybertruck, but now it looks like that's not going to be the case, and it could launch way sooner, maybe with the 2023 Model 3 and Model Y. Now, the big upgrade to this system would really come in the form of an upgrade to the cameras, going from, get this, a 1.4 megapixel camera that's currently in the car right now, up to a 5 megapixel camera system. Pretty puny compared to your smartphone of choice, but remember, these cameras are being used in different ways. They use a different color measurement. They're not using RGB, they're using different things. But this would be what, like a 3x jump at least, or something around that. I'm not good at math, but it'd be a pretty substantial jump, which hopefully should improve things like autopilot, full self-driving, all the systems that rely on that. And also, as Tesla continues to push more and more of features away from hardware sensors to vision-based systems, this should obviously improve the vision system as well. So hopefully Hardware 4 would be better with detecting passing cars and lines on roads and stuff like that. That should all be better. No word yet on if a retrofit option would be available, but it looks like, according to some reports, Tesla already has ordered the hardware for Hardware 4 and might even have already received it already. So be on the lookout for some Hardware 4 upgrades coming stealthily or not so stealthily in some of these new Tesla models over the next few months. All right, moving on, let's talk Tesla accessories, because Tesla just brought back one of their most popular yet underrated accessory offerings, and that is the wall connector, the Tesla wall connector with a J1772 connector on the end. Similar to the other Tesla wall connector, it offers a super sleek look, it's got app control, super clean way to install it, but it has the more universal J1772 connector on the end than the Tesla connector. Obviously, the Tesla connector is going to be more seamless if you own Teslas, and it's going to allow you to do some cool things like press the button and open it up and stuff like that. The J1772 won't have some of those creature comforts, but it's way more universal. And of course, last but not least, we've got some Cybertruck news that we have got to talk about. We've got a new video of a sort of closer to finalized Cybertruck design driving around here. Super cool, as you can see. Can't wait to see this thing in the real world. And then also during Tesla's Q3 earnings, Tesla says that the Cybertruck now has moved from the development phase to the tooling phase. We also heard that they're going to start building the Cybertruck batteries in Fremont instead of Texas, at least for now. And this car is getting closer than ever to finally being on the road. So that's a little Cybertruck Cybertruck update for you. These videos never cease to be really cool, and hopefully we see it enter production sometime in the next year or so. I think 2023 is when they're supposed to start ramping up. All right, guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the latest Tesla news of the week? What are your thoughts on these new colors? Are you thumbs up, thumbs down? Do you like that they replaced the current offerings? Do you wish they were in addition to them? Also, the price, $3,000, a little expensive. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, on these other 2023 upgrades, we could see new screens, we could see maybe more paint color offerings, we could see hardware 4, lots of other changes coming in 2023 Tesla, so be on the lookout for some changes, and of course I'll keep you updated here for anything that changes and all the cool stuff that is happening in the wild world of Tesla. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.